What's going on, guys? Cowboy Rick here, doing another mock draft. I'm going to do this one a little bit different, guys. The last couple of mock drafts have been from a couple of different point of views. I did one, what I think Jerry Jones would do. I did another one on what I would do. On this one, I'm going to do it as if Will McClay had 100% control of it. I mean, I know a lot of guys are already going to say, well, he does. But I'm talking about, because I'm sure Jerry Jones has the last say in it. Will McClay may give his input, but at the end of the day, we all know it's Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones' call. So on this mock draft, I plan to do it just like Will McClay. If it was 100% his control, Jerry Jones just sat back and let him call the plays. Or, no, I'm sorry, not call the plays. Call the players on who he wants the Cowboys to draft, so on and so forth. So further ado, this is my 5-round mock draft, Will McClay edition. So on the first one, I have him picking defensive end Will McDonald. Will McClay, I had already brought him in for a draft visit along with Dan Quinn, wanting him to. I think that Dan Quinn and him fell in love with him from his size, his speed, his athletic ability. I think they're looking in the future to replace DeMarcus Lawrence, or if not, maybe not him, maybe if they feel like he has more than a tank. I'm thinking that they're not seeing the consistency in Dorrance Armstrong, and I think that they need to start looking for a replacement to pair up with Sam Williams and Michael Parsons. If you could have Parsons, Williams, and this new guy, I think it'd be a terrific trio for the future. I think that they will definitely be looking in to replace the defensive end to create more pressure. Like I said, the game is going into more speed. The league's turning in for it to be a more of a faster, league speed-wise. A lot more players are coming out faster and faster. It's just getting faster. Anyway, so in the second round, I have the Cowboys taking offensive tackle DeJuan Jones from Ohio State. He slid all the way down to the second round. I do believe that the Cowboys are not oblivious to the offensive line situation. I know that they know that they have a need at guard / tackle, but I think that if they can grab a guard like this, a tackle like this one that falls to the second round, I don't think the Cowboys would pass up on it. I think what they would do is they'll have him and Tyler Smith compete for that left tackle position, and then whoever gets beat out is going to move to guard, and then that's going to fix their situation. Now, I know people are saying, well, Tyrone Smith is there and all that stuff, but I think Jerry Jones and them know that he's not going to be 100%. He's not going to make it throughout the whole season, and I think Jerry Jones and them know that. But I think as long as, as well as Will McClay, I think he knows that as well. So I think they go tackle here to help out for the offensive line. Like I said, help out Dak and the running back situation, so on and so forth. And in the third round, I have the Cowboys taking Marvin Mims out of Oklahoma. I do think that they need to look for a possible Michael Gallup replacement in case he doesn't do well. And on top of that, Brandon Cooks is not getting any younger. He's already aging up. He's getting older. And by all means, I'm not trying to say he's a scrub or whatever. But, it's always good to look for the future. Like I said, Brandon Cooks is not young. CeeDee Lamb is there, but you want to have weapons around him. You just want to surround Dak with as many weapons in case someone gets hurt or someone's not producing. And I think the Cowboys add another defensive weapon right here. So that way Dak doesn't have any reason not to, be able to check down to somebody, or he doesn't have to just single out Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb and so on and so forth. He give him more options so that way he can throw the ball and all that stuff. And then in the fourth round, I have the Cowboys taking linebacker. I know that the Cowboys are pretty set at linebacker, but like I said, you always have to factor in injuries. You always got to factor in, if they believe LVE is their guy. Now, I know they brought them back, but, LVE is not going to last forever. Michael Parsons is still young. You still want to find somebody else young that's with him. Maybe they don't believe in Damone Clark, or they don't believe in Cox or whatever, so on and so forth. But I think that they bring in Noah Sewell from Oregon. I think he has a lot of, upside and talent with him. I think that he'd be a good duo to pair up with Parsons alongside with Clark, or it could be he could be the third guy. It could be Parsons, him, and Sewell. I think that'd be a pretty good trio along with the defensive end you just drafted. I think our defense would be pretty solid from that point. So with that being said, we'll go into the fifth round. Now, I know Cowboys fans are probably realizing, oh man, we haven't even drafted a running back. But this is where it ends right there. I think in the fifth round, I have them taking running back Deuce Vaughn from Kansas State. Now, I know he's undersized and I know he's little and all that stuff. I already know. But I think that him having ties, his dad having ties with the Cowboys means a lot. I think Jerry Jones, will give, one of his workers' sons a chance. To me, bro, he's small and all that stuff, and I get all that, but man, he's hungry, man. He has the determination, his work ethic strong. He hasn't missed time. He's not injury prone. He can catch out of the backfield. He has speed. He can pretty much do it all. I mean, I know we already have Tony Pollard. He's going to be a workhorse anyways. So I wouldn't really trip about it, only because of Tony Pollard. If he wasn't here, then I don't know if I would be taking him because of his size and all that stuff. I don't know if he'd be able to carry the workload, but man, I think he'd be a good third down back. I think he'd be a good change of back. I think he has speed, vision. Like I said, his work ethic is up there. He shows that he wants it. I don't see him being this person who's not going to want to work at it. I think he already has a chip on his shoulder. He's going to prove people wrong. He's going to come in and work hard, kind of like a Darren Sproles type of player. And I know he's smaller than Darren Sproles, but I'm just trying to give an example. I mean, I think he's going to come in here and work his tail off. And I think he could work out, man. I think, if the offensive line is going to do his thing with this offensive tackle, and then Tyler Smith, DeJuan Jones, because you just drafted him. You got Biotis, you got Zach Martin, you got Still, you got a solid line. You got your wide receiver, so they're not going to stack the boxes. You got CeeDee Lamb. You have Brandon Cooks. You have Marvin Mims and Michael Gallup. I mean, the defenses, the opposing defenses can't stack the box on you because they got to guard them. I mean, if those offensive linemen do their thing, man, they can create those holes, man. I think, Deuce Vaughn can hit them along with Tony Pollard and Rojo, man. So that's my 5-round mock draft for right now, Cowboys. I'm going to be posting more as the week goes on, as closer, as it gets closer to the NFL draft day. I'm going to be posting more as they come out, as the days come on. But that's my 5-round mock draft. Let me know what y'all think. Comment, like what you would do. What is your 5-round mock draft? Let me know. If you could just like and subscribe to my video, man, I appreciate it. Once again, Cowboy Rick out.